Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Luke Sports Vlogs here, and today I'll be doing my NRL Round 14 tips for 2026. So yeah, I can't believe it. It's round 14 of the Premiership. Obviously, it's crazy how fast these rounds are going. It's pretty scary indeed, and yeah, we're pretty much over halfway now. So I think we are over halfway. I'm pretty sure, because usually it's usually around round 13 or something. But yeah, I think we're pretty much over halfway now, and yeah, there's some very good games to look forward to this weekend. But yeah, but guys, if you guys are new to this channel, make sure to give it a thumbs up. That'd be great. Make sure to give it a thumbs up, like and subscribe to the channel. 10 more subscribers away from 350, so let's get there very soon. And yeah, let's bring it on. I just want to say hello to the chat. Hello to Jason Reader. Hope you're doing well. Like the stream. Hello to Will Pearson. Hope you're doing well. And hello to the great man, Nick from Australia. I hope you're doing well, my brother. But yeah. But anyway, guys, let's get into my round 14 tips for 2026. It starts off on Thursday night over in Brookvale. It's the Manly Seagulls up against the South Sydney Rabbitohs. Manly are $1.60. The Rabbitohs are $2.30. Yeah, I think this game is gonna be a really good game in my opinion. Manly and South. Obviously, South are coming off a bye, and Manly lost to the Sharks last week. So, yeah, very big game for both teams here. Look, I think that, and South obviously South played almost 2 weeks ago. They lost to the Cowboys 30-18. But yeah, this is a really tough game to pick. Still no Latrell Mitchell. So South's team is pretty much the same as the game against the Cowboys. I think Manly squad's pretty much the same as well. But yeah, for this game, I'm gonna go Manly in a very tight game. I'm gonna go Manly by 8 points. I think it's gonna be a close game. I just think over in Brookvale, I think Manly will get the job done. If this game was probably at a core stadium, I might go South. But because it's a Brookvale, I just trust Manly a bit more in this game. So give me Manly 1-12. I'll go Manly by 8, and I'll go with a scoreline of 26-18. And first try scorer, give me Ruben Garrick. Anytime try scorers, Alex Johnson and Jason Saab. But yeah, I think Manly will win that one. So yeah, Manly to win 1-12. Alright, next game. It's my boys, the Melbourne Storm, up against the Newcastle Knights. The Storm are $1.16. Newcastle are $2.30. Now, I think this game's going to be very interesting as well, because obviously Newcastle are playing some really decent football this year, and at the moment they're in the top 4. And my boys had a good win over the Roosters last week, but as you guys know, we have to keep on winning to try to get back into that top 8, because you have to win these matches around this Origin period. And obviously we are on 13 ladder. I think we only 2 points or 2 games away from the top 8 from here. But if we don't get on a bit of a winning streak soon, it's going to be too late for us to catch that top 8, because look at the other teams. They're starting to win games and they're getting more points than us. So we're on 10 points at the moment, and we need to get on a bit of a winning streak, because if we don't, it won't be enough at the end. So this is a must win for the Storm, because we need to get on the winning streak, because this year we've been so inconsistent. So, and it won't be easy at all up against the Knights side, who are playing some decent football. So should be a good game, this one. So, but yeah, obviously Melbourne are the favourites here. $1.16, Knights at $2.30. Look, it is a tough game, and Knights coming off a win over Parramatta. Only just though, Parramatta almost gave them a scare, and Melbourne were too good for the Roosters at the end. But for this game, I think we can get away with this win. I think it's going to be a very, very tight game, but I'm going to go Storm by 12 points. Be a tight one, though. Give me the Storm by 12. I think it's going to be maybe a bit of a high-scoring game. I'm going to go 26-14 in favour of the Storm. And first try scorer, give me Sui Falongo. Anytime try scorers, Dominic Young and Will Warbrick as well. But Storm to win by 12 should be a good game, that one. Next game, it's the Canberra Raiders up against the Sydney Roosters. The Raiders are $2.10. The Roosters are $1.70. This game might be okay, but we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, this is a really interesting game, a tough game to pick, because the Raiders are playing okay football on their day, and the Roosters, the last couple of weeks, they haven't been at their best, really, because like the week after they played the Cowboys and they lost by 6 points at the end, and they had a bye the week after, and they were just not good enough against my boys, and up against the Raiders side, who are playing some decent football in Canberra as well. So it is a bit of a danger game for the Roosters, but it's a tough one, this one. But I'm going to go Roosters by 6. It'd be a tie game. I'm going to go I think it's going to be a bit of a low scoring game, in my opinion. I'm going to go 18-12 for the Roosters. And first try scorer, let's go with Robert Batua. Anytime try scorers, Xavier Savage and James Tedesco. But yeah, Roosters to win 1-12 in that one. The next game, it's the North Queensland Cowboys up against the Dolphins up in Townsville. Cowboys $2.30, Dolphins $1.60. The Cowboys were really disappointing last week against the Raiders. They were just never in that game at all, losing 26-12. And as for the Dolphins, well, Dolphins had a bye last week, and the week after they beat the Raiders 30-22. But Dolphins are looking pretty good this year, but the Cowboys really need to bounce back quickly, and I think they will bounce back in this one up in Townsville. I think it's going to be a tie game. I'm going to go Cowboys to win by 4. I'm going to go I'm going to go 26-22. A very high scoring game. Cowboys by 4. I think the Dolphins will score first though. I'm going to go with Jermaine Asako as the first try scorer. Anytime try scorers, Scott Drinkwater and the Hammer. But yeah, I think Cowboys will win in a very tight game. Next game, the Broncos versus the Gold Coast Titans. Broncos are $1.40. Titans are $2.80. The Broncos had a massive, shocking loss to the Dragons to hinder their first win of the year. And as for the Gold Coast, well, they had a bye last week, and they played Manly and they lost by 2 points. Lost by 2 points. But Broncos Titans, I think Broncos will bounce back in this one. I think they'll be filthy after that result against the Dragons, and I think they want to bounce back in this one. I'm going to go Broncos by 14. I think it'll be a blowout, but I think the Titans can make it a bit closer, but I think the Broncos will be a little bit too good here. So I'm going to go Broncos by 14, go with a 26-12 scoreline, and first try scorer. Let's go with Reece Walsh. Anytime try scorers, Jojo Fafita and Tony Staggs as an anytime try scorer. But yeah, Brisbane to win by 14 in that one. Now we move on to Sunday football. It's the West Tigers up against the Penrith Panthers. Tigers are $2.20. Panthers are $1.20. It's the battle of the cats. So I should apologize for that. It's not $2. It's not $2.20 for the Tigers. It's $4. My bad. Sorry, my bad. But yeah, West Tigers are $4.20. Panthers are $1.20. Look, I think this game could be closer than what people think, but I just think you have to trust Penrith more. I think the Tigers can make it a game out of it, but I just think at the end, Panthers just have too much class in the Tigers. So I'm going to go Panthers by 10, actually. Give me Panthers by 10. I'm going to go with a 26-16 scoreline. And first try score, I'm going to go with Dylan Edwards as a first try scorer. Anytime try scores, Suin Turuva and Casey McLean as an anytime try scorer. But Panthers to win by 10. Next game, it's the Cronulla Sharks up against the St. George Illawarra Dragons. Sharks $1.30, Dragons $3.50. The Sharks had a good win over Manly, and the Dragons have finally broken that 11 game losing streak. But actually, altogether, they lost 4 games at the end of the last year. So altogether, they've broken a 15-game losing streak. Crazy stuff for the Dragons. But they finally broke their hoodoo, and they finally got a win on the board. So, fair play to the Dragons there. But the Sharks are $1.30 in this one. Dragons are $3.50. Can the Dragons back it up and get another win on the board? I don't think so. I think the Dragons have got their first win. They're probably a bit relieved that they got their first win, but it's hard to see them backing it up at the moment. So I think the Sharks at home will get the job done. So I'm gonna go Sharks, but I think it'd be closer than what people think. I think the Dragons can make it a bit of a game, but the Sharks will win at the end. I'm gonna go Sharks by 16. Give me the Sharks by 16. I'm gonna go 30 points to 16. Actually, no, 30 points to 14. Sorry, and first try score. Give me Braden Tringle. Anytime try scorers. Valentine Holmes and Jesse Ramian. But yeah, Sharks to win by 16 in that one. And we'll move on to Monday football. It's the Canterbury Bankstown Bulldogs up against the Parramatta Eels. Dogs are $1.50. Eels are $2.50. So Bulldogs are coming off a loss against the Tigers last week. Parramatta lost to Newcastle last week. This is a really 50-50 game, toss of the coin, but I'm gonna go the Bulldogs in a very tight game. I'm gonna go Dogs by 2 points. I think it's gonna be a tight game, but I'm gonna go Dogs by 2. I'm gonna go 20 points to 18. And first try score, I'm gonna go with Jacob Carrasco. Anytime try scores. Give me Brian Kelly and Bronson Cherry as an anytime try score as well. But yeah. But guys, I'll just go for my tip one more time. So I'm going Manly to win, Storm to win, Roosters to win, Cowboys to win, Broncos to win, Panthers to win, Sharks to win, and Bulldogs to win. So yeah. So those are my tips for round 14 for 2026. But yeah. But guys, thank you very much for watching my my NRL Round 14 tips. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, like and subscribe to the channel. And yeah, make sure to subscribe to other videos as well. But yeah, thank you to the live chat as always. I do appreciate your time, and I'll see you guys in another video of some sort. But yeah, but guys, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. To that one, it's goodbye for now, lads, and up the storm.